Hear me? And welcome back to another live stream, folks. Which we're definitely back for another live stream, everyone. Today's live stream today. Alright, so anyway, this is the Lord of the Zombies pretty much, and we're definitely gonna do another live stream. And speaking of a live stream, let me go ahead and just turn on the microphone and turn it off of it. So give me a minute. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and off. Alright, now we're back. So, like I said, I think the microphone's going to take a little time of getting used to, so don't worry about that, folks. Don't worry about it. So, anyway, as I was going to say, that I will pretty much just so-called to mention, by the way, that we're going to do another live stream today, which, as I'm referring to, that this is going to be definitely another live stream exactly, and, this will be the second part of the live stream exactly, which is definitely going to be about, like, the Miami Dolphins exactly, which is obviously something pretty different I definitely added on the thumbnail. Just want to let you guys know that I actually definitely did add a thumbnail pretty much. That's just like pretty much like half and half, by the way. Which I'll be honest with you, by the way, it's more likely half and half a little bit. It means that it's going to be like, I don't know, that bit of half of Miami Dolphins and plants pretty much. So if you guys do see that on the thumbnail, then feel free to jump onto the thumbnail and feel free to like jump into the live stream exactly. And yeah, so feel free to join in the live stream anytime because we're gonna definitely get started with this live stream and we're gonna see what you guys think. Which it is a pretty cool thing to kind of do right now since we're going to probably do like the second part of this live stream a little bit and see what you guys actually think of it, by the way. And, I'll be honest with you guys, by the way. I actually will be honest with you, by the way, exactly, is that this live stream it's going to be a pretty interesting live stream, by the way. It's going to be very interesting. And, as myself as the Lord of the Zombies, by the way, this will be the very last second part we're going to probably ever be doing this exactly. So, if I were you guys, by the way, I probably am going to just make this live stream as I go, by the way, and see what you guys actually think. So, there's going to be pretty much be a lot more questions in this live stream that there's gonna be like lots of questions to kind of answer, by the way. So if you guys have any questions ready, then remember, go to the chat, by the way, and type out your favorite questions to kind of give from me, by the way, the Lord of the Zombies, so that way I'll be able to check out the chats, by the way, and definitely be sure as heck to definitely check on them. So if I were you guys, by the way, feel free to respond anytime because I'll be able to respond to any of those chats, by the way. You know, as long as they're like positive questions, then we'll see what happens anyway. So, as long as there's positive questions, I'll be able to respond to most of them. And hopefully for the best, we'll see what happens. But for now, if you guys are actually looking forward for this live stream today, then be my guest of honor because we're going to be doing a live stream just today and just see what you guys think, by the way. And also don't forget, by the way, that there is going to be another live stream too, by the way. It's going to be definitely the Chicago Bears live stream, or should I say the Bears live stream. That's going to probably be saved for exactly for the Zombies' live stream, which is also going to be clearly to be me, which it actually does mean that, well, we're just going to have to see what happens anyway. So, if you guys are ready for this live stream, feel free to hop right on in and feel free to respond in the chats because, this is going to be another Dolphins live stream. And, of course, the Plants stream as well. Which, even though I probably am hosting this live stream, by the way, like I said, even though I'm kind of hosting it, by the way, then feel free to jump on to this live stream because I know it's going to kind of be at 4 o'clock, by the way, that their game's going to start at 4 o'clock, by the way. Like I'm referring to, like the Dolphins' game exactly, which I actually am going to quietly be a little, somewhat be a bit interested, by the way, to know how this is going to kind of go down in preseason. So, all I can tell you guys, and all I can let you guys know, by the way, is however, man, I'm still tired. Like, I mean, however, exactly, who knows what really can happen, by the way? I mean, who really knows what really can go on, by the way, and who knows what really is going to happen anyway? So, the main topic question, by the way, and the main full-on question, by the way, is seen as like, who's going to probably win this one? Will it be the Plants' favorite team, the Miami Dolphins, or the fake-ass Commanders, by the way? Which, it's going to be pretty interesting, by the way. Pretty somewhat interesting, which. Yeah, pretty interesting though. Like, I wonder who really wins. Like, I don't know why, but I'm just gonna say I really don't know who's really gonna win, but I just have to say we're just gonna have to find out and figure out what happens to see who wins exactly of today at 4 o'clock, because I mean, I know it's gonna be like an hour, by the way, for that game to start. I know it's gonna be like an hour and such. I know it's gonna be like an hour, but trust me, like I said, I might be able to watch still some more football games, as I said, by the way. We're just gonna have to kind of see where this goes, and we'll see what happens, by the way. And also, just want to give you guys another set of bad news, by the way. It's just like one bad news that's been added, by the way, is that the Houston Texans lost to pretty much the Chargers by 27-7, which I'm like, oh, Lord, come on. Seriously, Texans, what are you guys doing? Which, I mean, for me, I'm just going to say is like, what are you guys even doing? You guys were supposed to beat the Chargers. Like, you guys were supposed to beat them. And, the only sad thing a little bit was that I did watch the game, which I know I was trying to find the game, but they were just saying is like, oh, you have to find it on YouTube TV, which I don't have, by the way, in Nevada, which that sucks, by the way. But in Portland, I do have YouTube TV, but in this time, a little bit right here, coming around a little bit, that I don't have YouTube TV, which actually sucks, and I'm like, God damn it, like, are you goddamn kidding me? Like, seriously, are you freaking kidding me? Which I was not close to being surprised, but I wish I did kind of watch the game exactly on like the YouTube TV thing, but unfortunately it didn't allow me to kind of watch all of that exactly, which it kind of sucks, by the way, and it's kind of like a downer a little bit for knowing why it kind of sucks, but I'm like, Jesus, like, are you serious? Like, are you like freaking serious? Like, I was actually trying to watch it through YouTube, but of course it doesn't allow me again because of course that one thing was blocking from the screen and I couldn't see shit. Like, seriously, I couldn't see seriously shit. Like, I couldn't really see it. Like, all I didn't see was just something that it didn't let me see while somebody kept throwing the football a few times on a few amount of airs. By one of the quarterbacks that just like froze it, by the way, which I'm like, oh my God, are you kidding? Like, are you seriously kidding me? Like, yeah, I just have to say, I'm just like, bro, are you serious? Like, are you actually kidding me right now? Which, yeah, like I said, it does kind of suck at the end of the day, but actually kind of knowing why it kind of sucks, by the way, it's just kind of like, man, I wish the Houston Texans did pretty bit better and a little bit enhanced a little bit better, but actually knowing about their about their throws, by the way, and I know, like I said again, it's still preseason. Like, everybody knows it's preseason, which we all understand it's preseason, which, like I said, I do kind of wish the, you know, let me just yawn again. Let me just yawn again. I was meaning to say is I do kind of wish to see the Houston Texans probably doing a little bit better, but I'm like, seriously, I'm like, Jesus, are you freaking kidding me? But the real side of reality a little bit is that I hope to say we're gonna have to kind of find out and see what happens from the Plants' side of their team is about with Miami Dolphins, which I have to say that's gonna be a little bit kind of like an impressive move a little bit, but I just gotta have to say we're gonna have to kind of find out and see what happens anyway, but. Jeez, bro, I'm just like, Jesus. Like, we're gonna have to just find out and see what happened for what's gonna really go down a little bit. But, we just have to see what happens, by the way. It's either the Plants or the fake ass Commanders, which I mean, it's gonna be completely obvious that I think people are gonna kind of root for, like, the Dolphins pretty much. Like, I don't know why I would say I think people would kind of consider rooting for the Dolphins, which I mean, trust me, I know that they should have probably would have like had a different a different time where they don't kind of suck, but at least I'd say, yep, that's probably what I would say, is that I have no idea. That pretty much so. But anyway, if you guys actually do again, feel free to respond for any questions, by the way. Feel free to go ahead and go onto the chat, by the way, so that way that we'll be able to like continue on with more videos of this live stream for right now. But if you guys are enjoying this, by the way, feel free to hop on in and feel free to respond anytime. And if I don't actually like hear response from like anyone else in the chat, by the way, the live stream's gonna probably end, by the way, and it's gonna probably like end and like let's just say I'm going to be adding the timer for 40 seconds, by the way. It's like 40 seconds on the timer, by the way, just to see if any of you guys actually do show up on the live stream. But, if the 40 seconds does count down, by the way, all the way down to 0, it means it's time's up, by the way. So, if I were you guys, by the way, just feel free to jump on the live stream and just simply just get straight to the jump, by the way, and straight to the point of that, most likely. So I want you guys to kind of know, by the way. But anyway, 40 seconds has been added. There you go. 40 seconds has been added. And sorry if I'm feeling a little tired, by the way, but I was just like, I don't know. I just kind of wanted a little bit of sleep, a little bit. I think I just kind of wanted a little bit amount of sleep. But now, since I'm actually kind of like opening my eyes a little bit and just getting this live stream over with, then yeah, that's probably what I'm dealing with right now. So anyway, the 40 seconds has been enabled, which means the countdown has been begun, by the way. So anyway, if you guys actually are like wanting to respond some questions, by the way, then like I said again, please go ahead and just jump onto the questions so that way that we'll be able to like kind of see what you guys think and see where this goes anyway. And yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens from there, folks. But anyway, with that being said, hope that you guys enjoy this live stream and hopefully you guys enjoy the video. And yeah, so hope that you guys enjoy it and thank you. Really means a lot and really means appreciation from us like anybody. So it's all I can pretty much say and pretty much highly to mention anyway, but we'll see what happens though. Man, I'm just still goddamn tired. Like seriously, I'm just freaking tired, bro. I'm just freaking tired. But yeah. As I said, I'm still trying to wake myself up a little bit. I'm just trying to wake myself up a little bit right now. So all I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to wake up a little bit and have my eyes a bit open. So I'm trying my best right now. But anyway, with this being said, it's pretty much like the seconds are counting down to 20 seconds left. So, if you guys do show up in the live stream, then like I said again, feel free to show up on the live stream. And, the main questions I do want to respond, by the way, is that I wonder what you guys think who's going to win. Since I think this is going to be a little bit of an interesting movement from hearing this, by the way, by saying is like, oh, the Dolphins versus Commanders, like the fake ass team Commanders. Yeah, I think I have to say we're gonna have to find out and see who really wins, by the way. But as myself as the Lord of Zombies, yeah, I'm gonna say is good luck to that, by the way. Good luck to that, by the way. Which, yeah, I mean, the Plains Dolphins are their favorite. They're gonna have to pretty much have it, by the way. Or should I say, they're gonna have it, or whatever exactly, pretty much. So, it makes more sense than per usual anyway. It just makes more sense anyways. And oh yes. And before I say this, by the way, is that they're gonna need it. Like I mean seriously, they're actually gonna really need it, by the way. Coming as myself as a Seahawk and a Texans fan pretty much, so I'd say yeah, they're gonna need it. And am I still kind of disappointed for like the Houston Texans losing? Yes, I actually am pretty disappointed for them to lose against the Chargers, and I'm like, bro, you guys should have frickin' won. I'm like, what the hell happened to you guys? Like, y'all should have supposed to win this one against the Chargers, bro. Like, y'all were supposed to win. But no, looks like the answer is obviously gonna just be another occasional suck day, which is just like, bro, why? Just why? Like, are you seriously kidding me? Just freaking why, man? Just why? But anyway, for real though, like I said again, I really don't know. But the answer, like I said to everybody else right now, and the answer completely, by the way, is I just gonna have to kind of figure out and guess to see a little bit and find out what's gonna go on, by the way. But we're gonna have to find out and see what happens anyway, just to see who's gonna probably win pretty much. So yeah, we're gonna have to just find out by the way. And oh yeah, it looks like we're down to 10 seconds by the way, so we're gonna count down all the way down to 0. So, if I, like I said again, don't see any chats from most likely anyone, which, I'm not trying to be mean at all, but I'm just trying to say that this live stream is actually now enabled, likely to be ready, so that's all I'm trying to make right now. So, anyway, here comes pretty much the countdown in 10 seconds. So, here it is in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Alright, well, I guess I don't see anybody appearing on the chat, so it means I'm going to probably be leaving the live stream, and, I'm probably going to leave the live stream and such, but anyway, if you guys enjoy this entire live stream, then remember to give this video a like and comment and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified and stuff. And sorry if I'm still being tired and all, but like I said, I'm trying to wake myself up a little bit. And, I really do want to kind of get this live stream out there, by the way, for everyone to kind of notice, by the way, and kind of understood. But the point by me saying is like, the live stream right now, let's just say that's going to probably be the choice of saying is like, well, we're just going to kind of get with the point and just kind of get with bypass the point anyway and just kind of wonder why exactly, but like I said again beforehand, we're just going to kind of find out and see. But with this being said already, if you guys enjoy this live stream, by the way, remember, give this video a like, comment, subscribe to the bell to be notified so that you won't miss a video that comes on this channel. And if you guys are likely amount of Dolphins fans, by the way, then feel free, like I said, to totally subscribe to this 6th channel, by the way, where it's definitely known to be Golden Devin-Foxy's P-Z channel, where, that includes with plants and zombies, which, if you guys want to feel free to subscribe to that channel, by the way, on this channel, by the way, then, feel free to subscribe anytime if you guys are a new person to the channel. That would be appreciated, and that would be amazing, and that would be very well perspectively. That would be very perspectively. So, anyway, with that to be said again, folks and ladies and gentlemen, I guess we're going to have to just say and kind of find out is just thank you guys again for watching this video. And I definitely appreciate all the love exactly in the live stream. And, even though, like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this live stream, by the way. And, this is only about the second part of this live stream. Just want to let you guys know this is only about, like, the second part of the live stream I'm only doing and making of this stream already. But this to be said again, folks, I will see you guys later. Take care, everyone. Have an awesome day. Having a very amazing, day, exactly. And I definitely will say thank you very much for watching. See you guys later. Take care now. And I will get going right now. So I will pretty much will definitely go on ahead and sign right out. So if you guys have any questions, then let me know down in the comments. And I'll be able to respond to most of the questions. And I'll definitely most likely answer most of all of that. But we'll see what happens anyway. But remember this, by the way. The Plants are Miami Dolphins fans, by the way. Just want to let you guys know, by the way, that, well, like I said, even though that the Plants are technically a water favorite, pretty much like a water team, exactly. Because, I mean, at this point, plants always like water anyway. Because, I mean, that's probably why, like, the plants actually like water. So they would have pretty much have to choose a very interesting companion choice. It's just either pretty much the Dolphins, which... I don't really seem to kind of not say no offense, by the way, but just no offense, though. But it's kind of true, though. It's only about, like, water and water, so it's just kind of like a water-based team, exactly. So that's probably why the Plants would consider that as an idea and consider that as a choice. But, let's just try to avoid most of that, exactly. Most of, like, avoid the hate, a little bit of that, by the way. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, then just please be sure to avoid most of that. As myself as a Seahawk and a Texan fan, as I would say, I'll give massive bit of respect. It's just that, let's just say that there isn't going to probably be like too much amount of that, by the way. But just feel free, like I said again, subscribe to the 6th channel, by the way, of Golden Devin-Foxy's P-Z channel, so that way that you won't miss a single video that comes on this channel. Thanks. Anyway, this being said, I'll see you guys later. And of course, here on Top Fans, by the way, that nobody's on the live stream, which that does kind of suck, by the way. But thank you guys again for enjoying this live stream. I really do again appreciate that. And also, there are going to be more reaction videos, as I said, and as we speak, that there are going to be more reaction videos. I will pretty much continue to like make exactly for you guys and make more reaction videos, which I probably will get started with more reaction videos and we'll get that on board. So the answer obviously is that yes, I'll actually get more videos out and get more content out for this channel, by the way. So yeah, we'll try to get more content out for you guys and try to get more of that out, by the way. And of course that there is going to be a live stream about a Bears live stream that aka the zombies is termed, by the way, which is absolutely going to be like another interesting talk, by the way. Not sure what they are really going to face, by the way, but I think I actually heard a rumor or two that I think Zombies' team are challenging Cleveland, that is the Browns, which I have to say that's pretty interesting. Like the Browns of Cleveland versus like the Bears of Chicago slash Indiana is just so freaking wild, bro. It's just wild. Like it's pretty dang wild, and I'd say, dang, that's something I never expected to hear this from almost likely anyone. But I'm like, Jesus, bro, like Jesus. I'm like, Jesus. Like, yeah, pretty much so, bruh. Pretty much so. And speaking of pretty much so, by the way, I have to be honest with you guys, by the way, is that, man, that is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. And also, before I say anything else too on the next part of this live stream, by the way, is that I think, I think Black Panther is kind of making his decision, by the way. And, I'm referring to, like, the character who's actually about to, like, you know, about to kind of make the decision, by the way, where like, I think Black Panther is about to say that I think he's actually going to be confirming his other favorite team, by the way. His favorite team is going to definitely be the North Carolina Panthers because, I mean, hey, Black Panther's a Panther, so, I think he's going to kind of like a Panther team anyway. So I think he's going to kind of definitely be a very interesting, good fit of nostalgia, by the way, but knowing that he, on the other hand, would kind of consider rooting for is North Carolina Panthers because that's pretty much like another interesting movement. So I'd say, yeah, that's probably something exactly. That's probably something. So anyway, with this being said, right now, everyone, I will see you guys later. Take care, everyone. Have a good day. And remember, as always, like, comment, subscribe to the bell, be notified so that you don't miss a single video that comes straight on this channel. Thanks. Anyway, with that being said, I know this is a short live stream, which I understand it's a short live stream, but it actually means that more people could and would actually be more pretty much be appearing to be on the live stream exactly. So that's exactly pretty much my point, and for the reason towards to why that I think more people could have actually and could actually pretty much get in the live stream exactly, and would consider that more people would be in the live stream and such. But that's all I would want to say, and that's all I want to mention here today. So that's all I want to kind of talk about right now. But anyway, with this being said, here again, folks, I will see you guys later. I'll see you guys next time. So take care, everyone. Have a good day. And of course, as always, that, well, maybe next time we'll actually be appearing on another live stream next time for you guys to probably be appearing more quicker, by the way. But, thanks for watching and all, but I'll see you guys later. Goodbye. See you next time, and sign off. Oh, hold on. I think I know a trick or two, by the way, folks. I know how to do this. And I'll actually see you guys later, and